So, of the languages that I speak, of the languages that I teach, I think German is the most phonetic. You have your German word and you pronounce all of the letters that you see. I believe that Spanish is a very phonetic language as well. I don't speak Spanish, I don't teach Spanish, so I don't know, but I believe so. So I've got German on kind of one end of the spectrum. Then on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, I've got French, where you don't pronounce half of the letters in a word most of the time. I do believe that French is a phonetic language. I believe that if you use French phonics and if you teach children how French phonics works, then yes, it is phonetic. But unless you go through that process of teaching them, they don't understand that. Then, kind of on a completely different spectrum of its own, you've got Chinese, which if you're just seeing the hanzi, if you're just seeing the symbols, there's no way in. You don't know how to pronounce it. And so I do believe in modelling correct pronunciation of words as you write them down. I believe that children make a link between the word that they see and the word that they hear. There is a definite link between that sight and that speech. I quite often tell my kids that your brain will believe you instead of me. And so if I just write a word down and they pronounce it, in my context case, with a very anglicised, a very English pronunciation, that's what their brain will believe. That's how their brain will tell them in future that word is pronounced. Whereas if I write a word down and I say it as I'm writing it, and they then mimic my accent the very best way they can, their brain is then more likely to go, oh, okay, this vowel cluster is pronounced as this sound, I will remember that. In a German word, if you've got an I and an E written that way round, it's going to be pronounced E. If you've got an E and an I written that way round, it's going to be pronounced I. And so it's really important for the kids to kind of internalize that rule, and they absolutely do that better if they see the word and hear it at the same time.